Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Muharra Kakadash, the blindness to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, many blessings and salutations unto the hopeful elect, the house of David, that by after our die, for whom these epistles are written for in these last days. Shalom to the elect. I wanted to bring this lesson out off of a video that I came across on Rumble. Pretty decent video. It's from 2004, and it's just outlining that, these things that the devil is selling unto the people in these days, or this time period that we're in right now, is nothing new. Okay. These are things that the Lord, warned us about for over 2,000 or from over 2,000 years ago, and through the prophets. And, now it's unmistakable at this point. And anybody that's denying the RFID as being the thing that's going to be revealed as the MOTB, then at this point you're a demon. All right, so we're going to go into the scriptures. It's not going to be a long lesson. I pray that this lesson is edifying. Okay, so this is Psalms 10:2. It says, "The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken into devices that they have imagined." That's right. And that this device that they're looking to, that they have imagined and now is a reality. They're looking to confound, and basically enslave the entire earth. And those who they can't enslave, they'll just kill. Okay, so that's what they're imagining in their mind for you Israelites. Okay, this is not a game. This is real life. Okay, we're warning you about the RFID, the MOTB, for a reason. The spirit is getting on men, all right, to tell you of what's about to come. This is not a game, y'all. This is for real. This is not a drill, okay? The devil is getting ready to show you what it really is, okay? Verse 3, "For the wicked boasteth in his heart of his heart's desire, and blesseth the covetous, and the Lord, whom the Lord abhorreth." Let me read that again. This is Psalms 10:3. It says, "For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and blesseth the covetous, whom the Lord Yahweh abhorreth." That's right. So the Lord abhorreth this type of behavior, all right, that's being perpetrated, okay, or perpetuated, all right, by the so-called white man. See, he's enriching those of us of the so-called Black, Latino, and Native Americans. He's enriching those who are willing to sell out. And there's a lot of us that are willing to sell out, just to, get snatch a few crumbs, so to speak, because that's all you're getting. You're not getting anything worth substantial means. You're just getting crumbs, or you're getting zeros and ones in your bank account. That's it. Stuff that can be taken from you easily. Case study, Kanye West or Kyrie Irving or any other number of so-called Black or, Latino or Native American, okay, that gets out of line. Esau can go run to his computer system and snatch it all away from you. That's how you know it's not worth a goddamn thing, okay? Verse 3 again, it says, "For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and blesseth the covetous, whom the Lord Yahweh abhorreth." It says, "The wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after the Most High." The Most High is not in all his thoughts. You think he's thinking about the Most High Yahweh or Yahweh Shai? You think he's thinking about this as he's creating a device to ensnare you and to enslave you? You think that's what he's thinking about? No. He's thinking about enslaving you and killing off the ones that don't want to be enslaved. Okay? That's where he's at with it. Let's get some Isaiah. Isaiah 10:1. It says, "Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed." That's right. And they're prescribing that you take this MOTB. It's like it. That's what they're prescribing. See, this is what the prophets have been waiting on. We've been waiting for when Esau was going to come out the bag with it. And he slowly but surely, you could tell he's still apprehensive, but he's still coming out the bag with it. See, because the spirit is not of his, it's of the Lord that's going to force him to come out the bag with it. Verse 2, it says, to turn aside the needy from judgment and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey. That's right. It says, and that they may rob the fatherless. And this is where we are today. We're in a time where the fatherless are out here, and that's representing us because we disobeyed the Heavenly Father, okay? So he left us, in the hands of the so-called white man. And now, if we don't get saved by Yahweh Shema Shah, we're doomed. Now, we know that it's written that the elect will be saved, okay? Shit. I hate timing, the devil. It's like you. All right, so it never fails, right? And Satan, here you doing a message, I gotta intervene, but it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna continue with the lesson though. It says to turn aside the needy from judgment and to take away the right from the poor of my people. Okay. It says that widows may be their prey and that they may rob the fatherless. That's right. And that's what their goal is. Their stated goal is to destroy, all right, is to destroy the so-called Black, Latino, and Native American, which we know them as the 12 tribes of Israel. That's why they want to destroy you. Okay? Salakia. All right, Salakia. All right. So, continuing the lesson, it says, verse 3, it says, and what will ye do in the visitation, okay, and in the desolation which shall come upon, which shall come from far? To whom will ye flee for help, and where will ye leave your glory? That's right. So, there's nothing really we can do. Only thing we can do is pray, fast, continue to do these lessons. Sometimes these spirits come on us where we get lazy and want to do nothing, and that's not the case. Okay, it shouldn't be the case, but it is what it is. That's why this is called a fight. You get out of that spirit because eventually the Heavenly Father is going to fulfill His promises, okay, to the elect. And if you want to be a part of that elect, you got to put in some work, okay? So this is a part of that work. Calling out the devil to his face, going on the highways and byways, putting up lessons to edify the sheep so that they understand the times and get in the correct spirit to prepare themselves during this grace period that we're in. All right. It says, without me, they shall bow down under the prisoners, and they shall fall under the slain. For all this, his anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still. That's right. So the Lord is merciful. He's still he still wants you to come back to the law, statutes, commandments. All right. He's sending the prophets out there to warn you of the things that have come, because the Lord is merciful to his elect. Lord, what potential elect. He's merciful to everyone, actually. Okay. 2/3 of the nation of Israel, they could complain, but they're not going to. It's not worth it. Why? Okay, you had a chance just like anybody else of the of the Israelites or the 12 tribes. You had a chance. You didn't fulfill that chance. You didn't hone in on the message that was being spoken to you. Therefore, you're the 2/3. Lord willing, I'm not a part of that number. All right, this is Psalms 10:4. It says, the wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after the Most High. The Most High is not in all his thoughts. His ways are always grievous, which that's what he's trying to, he's prescribing a grievous way unto you Israelites, okay? Whether you know you're an Israelite or you don't, you're being prescribed something that is against your Heavenly Father, okay? It says, his ways are always grievous, thy judgments are far above out of his sight, As for all his enemies, he puffeth at him. It don't say some of his enemies, all his enemies. So he's being attacked on all sides, speaking about the so-called white man. He's being attacked on all sides. He's being, first and foremost, being attacked in the spirit. Okay, because the words of the prophets of Yahweh Ba'ashem al-Shah are piercing his armor, his ego. He has an inflated self. He has an inflated way he looks at himself. He thinks of himself as a god. And it says so in the scriptures. It says so that he thinks of himself that way. So the words that are coming out of the book known as the Bible, read by the prophets, is destroying his ego. He can't take that. So, and he can't fight a spiritual fight. So what is he going to do? He's going to pay some people off. All right. And he's going to do what he do best. He's going to muck it up and make it carnal. Okay. And that's where all the paid off and the agents and the 1811s is going to come in at. Okay. And all you 1811s. All right. The Lord knows who you are. So you're not going to be able to escape the wrath of the Lord. All you 1811s. Okay. You're going to all be found out. Whether you work for the so-called white man or not, you're in the spirit of an 1811. The Lord's going to destroy you. All right. It says, verse 6. It says, he have said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. And that is a proud statement. That's a proud statement. He thinks that he's going to set up his device, and that no one is going to be able to stop him from setting this device up. Only the Lord will be able to, though. Okay, let's go to because he's setting up these laws in a way where it's going to be inescapable. You're going to have to make a choice. I don't care what justification you give yourself. Those of you that take it, right? Whatever justification you give yourself, just know it doesn't matter what you justified it for. You're still going to be destroyed. This is 2nd Esdras 16 and 68. It says, for behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you. It says, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols. That's right. So there are going to be some that will suffer of the wrath of the Lord for taking that MOTB. Okay. Verse 69, it says, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision. That's talking to you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay. And in reproach and trodden under the foot. That's right. That's a direct quote from the Bible. All right. Need further proof? Okay, well, let's get another one. Let's get one to end it all. Right? Lord is very resolute. He's very resolute in his disdain for choosing another God over him. In this case, in the form of the so-called white man. All right. It says, Revelation 14 and 9. I'm going to start at 8. Revelation 14 and 8, it says, and there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, which that's America. Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. That's right. Because they done sold to you that taking the RFID is something that's good for your health. You've been played. You played yourself. Okay? The Heavenly Father has said no such thing. Verse 9, it says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High Power, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone. What is that? Intercontinental ballistic missiles. Those are going to be shot from one end of the earth to the other, and they're going to be from all different nations, according to Jeremiah 50, okay, and 51. It says, shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascended. Whew, that sounds terrible. Ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. I mean, that's pretty plain. There ain't no way around that, y'all. Remember, the devil's gonna come, and he's gonna come looking to get anybody he can, because he knows he's going down. He's just looking to take everybody with him, okay? And if you the dummy that wants to follow him, go right ahead. We told y'all about that jab, y'all, and y'all still took it. Now we got something called die suddenly. All right, this is 1 Peter 5:8. It says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. That's right. Verse 9, it says, whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world. And that right there is a statement for the elect. Hell, the chapter I'm reading from is Peter, who is Peter in a previous life? King David. Okay? Isn't King David the rock of Yahushai's church? That's correct. Okay? So when these things are starting to, when you start to build them up and start to add them up, you understand that the elect are the ones that are going to overcome all of this. And how are they going to do that? By the blood of the Lamb. By the blood of the Lamb is how they're going to overcome everything, every accusation, every lie, every misinformation, disinformation. Okay, whatever comes their way, they will be able to overcome the devil and his devilish ways. So 1 Peter 5:8, all right, the elect are going to walk in a spirit where they're going to see it coming from a mile away. All right, so let's play this video real quick. We'll get out of here. This is from Rumble, so fair use.
Marketed in Georgia as life-saving technology. So why do some experts say it's potentially deadly? Experts say in fact, it's being marketed in Georgia as life-saving technology. So why do some experts say it's potentially deadly? CBS 46's Kim Fedek investigates.
It's used in key cards, prepaid tolls, even checked luggage. It's called RFID technology, or radio frequency identification. Small chips that store information.
So here's the chip.
And now that same technology is literally available in the flesh, with chips injected right into people's arms.
It says it burns a little bit. That's about it.
Atlanta firefighter John Santola was injected with the chip about the size of a grain of rice. When scanned, the number on the chip is linked to a database with Santola's medical history.
I think it will help me in case of emergency.
Santola was chipped when Florida-based Verichip Corporation set up a booth at an Atlanta firefighter conference. They market the chip primarily for safety reasons, storing medical information for first responders, Alzheimer's patients, even children.
It is the only product that has been approved by the FDA for this specific purpose.
The FDA approved the use of chips in humans in 2004, but since then it's caused quite a bit of controversy with some consumer groups, concerned about privacy, even health concerns.
These are very powerful tools, especially if they fall in the hands of somebody with political ambitions.
One of the loudest voices of opposition is right here in the Boston area, a Harvard doctor and author of spy chips.
These technologies will not make us safer. I think they'll make us sitting ducks for Big Brother.
Dr. Catherine Albrecht also compiled 16 years of studies she says prove the chip can cause cancerous tumors.
It's clear as day that these tumors were not only malignant, but they metastasized, they spread to the lungs, the liver, the thigh.
Ooh, boy, that is woo. Because I remember hearing about that earlier, about a few weeks ago. And then you put that together with the that Biden jab or juice, all right? Okay, that snake sauce. Yeah, I mean, you take this stuff You're doing this at your own peril.
Miss the brain.
These pictures show the tumors growing around.
As somebody with political ambitions.
One of the loudest voices of opposition is right here in the Boston area, a Harvard doctor and author of spy chips.
These technologies will not make us safer. I think they'll make us sitting ducks for Big Brother.
Dr. Catherine Albrecht also compiled 16 years of studies she says prove the chip can cause cancerous tumors.
It's clear as day that these tumors were not only malignant, but they metastasize. They spread to the lungs, the liver, the thymus, the brain.
These pictures show the tumors growing around the actual chip in the mice and rats.
Certainly the company, I mean, they've done, I think, a tremendous job of keeping that information under wraps for the last several years.
We sat down with the chief medical officer of Verichip and asked about the link to cancer in mice.
Yeah, I am not aware. I mean, I would have to take a look at what's out there right now. I'm not aware of any issues at this point.
Yeah, you already know what time it is, y'all. You already know. Okay. This devil is looking to implant you with a tracking device that doubles as your medical record, doubles as your financial. Okay, that's how you're gonna buy and sell, correct? We are well aware of those who are telling us, no, 666 doesn't mean that. It means this. And we heard Bishop Nate's breakdown. That was a joke. All right, but hey, man, in the end, the elders and apostles who we learned from, they gave us the correct breakdown. And it was through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai. Everybody else was given a lie. Simple as that. And we're not going to sugarcoat about it. And we're going to continue to call those out that are a part of factions that believe in otherwise. All right, so I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai, Ba'Shem, Waharakakadash, Shalom to the elect.